everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 33, for September 3rd, 2016. Opening up this month for singles, we have Westkai's greatest warrior in Pycon, who will grapple with the Hall of Fame blonde bombshell in Sailor V. Even in her new persona, she hasn't been able to lock up a win yet. Not for lack of trying either, it's just most of her opponents seem to be superior with their spacing, timing, and attacks. Hopefully she'll find her footing against the DBZ veteran and pull out a victory. Let's get down to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. If both bring their A game, we could see something special on the horizon. DBZ versus Sailor Moon. Should be one hell of a war. Engage, here we go. Sailor V starts off the energy shield right into that moonbeam. Now fires off another moonbeam. Pycon blocking that energy shield, trying to advance to Sailor V. Sailor V knocking it back, goes for a crescent beam. Another moonbeam. Now Pycon tries to race in, gets caught by that energy shield, gets knocked down. Another moonbeam from Sailor V, who now missed the dashing fist, goes for the crescent beam shower, ends up hitting Pycon good. Pycon trying to get a kick string off right to that flaming tackle. Sailor V cuts him off, goes for another crescent beam. Energy shield smacking Pycon right to that dashing fist, into the crescent beam shower. Sailor V gets knocked out of that one. Pycon trying to bring it back real quick, trying to get a kick string going, and Sailor V trips him up with the diving sweep kick. And Sailor V just utterly crushed him in round 1 under her heel. Round 2, come on Pycon, bring it back. Starts with a torpedo headbutt. Now Pycon goes with the low jabs, high fist. Now Sailor V with the sweep kick, goes right into the crescent beam shower. Next Pycon, who gets disrupted from his energy orb, jumps over the moonbeam. Sailor V gets him with the jump kick into the energy shield. Missed the dashing fist. Pycon gets a grand slam off of Sailor V, fires off another moonbeam, then a mini beam following the crescent beam. Now Pycon gets him with a dive kick to a fish string. Now Sailor V gets him with the energy shield, juggling him. Pycon trying to fight through, gets the flaming tackle off, ends up hitting Sailor V for some good damage, leaps away, missed a high punch. Pycon gets caught by the energy shield, into a foot kick, there he goes. Man, Sailor V got pushed much harder in round 2 by Pycon, but she still dusts off her shoulders and picks up a very convincing 2-0 win. And she's been on quite a bit of a losing streak, but she's rebounding nicely here. Took out one of Westkai's best warriors. Hell of a bounce back win. And Pycon, he's been struggling quite a bit himself too. I mean, other than the Ice Climbers win he picked up earlier this season. He lost a big time major opportunity to Sailor V. Don't know if he'll get another one later, but we'll find out. Anyways, great redemption for Sailor V today. Hope she can keep it up. Anyway, stay tuned as I set up singles set number 2. Be right back in a moment, peeps. And we are back, Jack, with more episode 33 excitement. Next up, we have the Toradora Terror, Taiga Aisaka, who's looking for another unfortunate soul to punish. Trouncing the Toho Tenshi may be the hardest obstacle yet for her. The Earth Enigma came out of a world war with Mishio on the losing end 2-1, so I can't imagine her temper being any better. Both ladies will get to let off their steam in a potentially classic clash as we go to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Taiga and Tenshi, my god, I honestly don't know who's gonna walk away here. Taiga! Tenshi! The Thud Rumble stage, a brand new stage I picked up recently. Let's see who takes the victory. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Tenshi starts off with 2 diamond missiles, gets in with a kick, and a stop, with another diamond missile. Man, Taiga getting shoved into the corner here, and Tenshi laying into her with the diamond missile barrage and the kicks. Following the dash attack, Taiga knocked down. Now Taiga trying to block, Tenshi counters with a sword uppercut. Now summons Ryuji, and now Tenshi trying to tech through it. Now see Ryuji catching her from behind, right into Taiga's sword barrage. Man, nice combo from Taiga there, whips the aerial port, and Tenshi, man, missed that diamond missile, leaping over Taiga. Now tries for another diamond missile. Man, Taiga getting shoved back now a little bit. Summons Ryuji again. Now Taiga racing in. Man, Ryuji pinning Taiga pinning Tenshi in the corner, sorry. And now Taiga keeping up with that baseball bat and the sword barrage. Ends up planting Tenshi good. And Tenshi takes the sword uppercut from Taiga. Summons Ryuji again. Now Ryuji racing towards Tenshi. Ends up launching her across the stage now. Now Tenshi fires off a diamond missile, trying to shove Taiga into the corner. Taiga gets a counter attack off. Oh boy, gets that big ground stop. Ends up launching Tenshi into a big lead pipe. Starts stomping the crap out of her. Big super drop kick takes Tenshi out of the fight. Holy smokies! Man, Taiga looked like she was in trouble for the first half and then just came back like a raging storm, sealing round 1. Round 2, come on, Tenchi, I want to see that same intensity from you. Taiga just laying into her with those sword barrages. Now Tenchi trying to get away. Ryuji with his aura burst. Now Tenchi missed a diamond missile hack. Now see Taiga whipped her aerial board. Tenchi trying to create spacing. Diamond missile knocks Taiga back. Now Taiga getting forced backward into the corner. Diamond missiles drilling her hard. Now Tenchi lays into her with those kicks. Now goes for aura burst, ends up missing Taiga, who gets up. Now gets a counterattack sword barrage, and a diamond missile counter from Tenchi. Very back and forth here. Tenchi with a ground stomp, Taiga countering, but Tenchi counters her now with a foot kick. Man, Tenchi going for a spin kick. Taiga summons Ryuji. Tenchi spam those diamond missiles, ends up cracking her on the head with one. Another diamond missile drills Taiga into the corner. And Tenchi bringing it back with some huge fight of her own in round 2. And we are going to a round 3. Let's see who takes the set here. Taiga starts with a counter sword barrage. Knocks Tenchi senseless. Missed the rapid sword jabs. Tenchi gets up, tries to create space. Now Ryuji getting summoned by Taiga. Shoves Tenchi away. Tenchi goes for a sword slam. More diamond missile spam. Taiga on the defensive. Diamond missiles drilling through Taiga's defense. Now Tenchi kicking her into the corner. Aura burst 2. Let's see now Taiga knocked out of the air. Tenchi missed a flip kick. Goes for more diamond missiles. Now Taiga counters with a sword uppercut. Now Ryuji summoned. Now see Tenchi. Oh man, Ryuji shoving Tenchi right to Taiga. God, now Taiga gets a counter attack off. Big sword rush, gets the ground stop. Now goes for the rapid stops into the lead pipe. Will the super drop kick finish her off? Not quite, but it does a heavy amount of damage. About a third roughly. Now Taiga with the sword cut to Tenchi. Tenchi barely dodging Ryuji's summon. Now see Tenchi getting up, barely dodging the aerial board. Tenchi trying to shove Taiga into the corner. Kick trash can counter. Man, Tenchi in trouble. And Taiga with the sword uppercut takes her out somehow. Damn! Taiga managed to evade Tenchi beautifully at round 3 and manages to bring back the set and secure a major win for herself, 2-1. Why is everyone trying to pick a fight with me? I don't know, Palm Top Tiger. Well, Tenchi, she kind of fell apart in round 3, couldn't quite keep her spacing up. And Taiga managed to work those counters to her advantage along with the Ryuji summons. And they proved too much for Tenchi to overcome here. I mean, not that she's trying everything she can. I mean, she's fighting very well. It just seems her opponents are always able to outmaneuver her. And hopefully she'll find the loopholes in her game and correct them later on. And Taiga still showing she is about as ferocious as a real tiger. And hopefully she'll keep living up to that intensity. Wowzers. A hell of a way to end singles for this episode. Anyway, stay tuned for double set number 1 as I prepare it. Gonna take a sip of my ice-cold lemon lime Gatorade. Be right back, all. Alrighty, Roo! Time to delve into the diversity that is doubles. The flavors we have for you here, it's Silver Samurai and Omega Red. These guys have been through some wars to wrap up their wins lately. All 2-1s, mind you, so they are major clutch players when they need to be. Can't exactly say the same for Green Ranger and Lord Zed. They seem to be crumbling under the sheer pressure 2-0 in every set they've been in. Considering the beastly opposition in the left corner, it appears that trend may continue if they don't elevate their performance. Let's hopscotch over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Come on, Green Ranger and Lord Zed, you gotta show some fight here and give Silver Samurai and Omega Red some hell. Team Power Rangers, I really hope you're on your A-game today. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Silver Samurai starts with a dive kick, goes crazy with the sword. Now Omega Red gets him with a drop kick, then Silver Samurai, Omega Red unleashing hell on him. Big cable slam from Omega Red. Silver Samurai pounded back. Let's see, Omega Red charges in, lands a big super fist combo. Now, man, Silver Samurai, looks like Lord Zed already dead. Green Ranger stuck in the other corner. Omega Red just bludgeoning him to death from the air. Silver Samurai raining down sword hell. Omega Red hanging behind Silver Samurai. Rapid sword slash. Green Ranger just stuck in the corner here. Gets mutilated to death. Ladies and gents, Silver Samurai only got chipped in round 1. Round 2, Green Ranger and Lord Zed, please do something. I see Lord Zed starts with a super slide kick. Electro beam from Green Ranger does some good damage to Omega Red. Let's see, Omega Red trying to get some jabs off on Zed. Silver Samurai going to town on him with the sword. Big cable tentacle shot. Ends up juggling Zed. There he goes. Silver Samurai takes him out with the sword barrage. Man, Green Ranger got to fend for himself again. Omega Red missed a cable drop kick. Ends up juggling Green Ranger in midair. Silver Samurai trying to stab him as he comes down. Starts trying to gore him with the blade. Now Omega Red with the cable throw. And the Shuriken from Silver Samurai cuts him down. And another damn convincing round 2 win here as Silver Samurai and Omega Red stomped them clean 2-0. Yeah, I think we knew this was going to happen going into this fight. Ay, friggin' yay. I mean, Green Ranger got one good attack off, and Zed whiffed his. It's like, ay. And you can't make any mistakes against Silver Samurai and Omega Red. As you can see, they got all over it real quick. A damn near flawless in the first round, and Green Ranger and Zed did some damage in round 2, but nowhere near enough. Ugh. I might actually give them a change and move them to 3v3 next season with Goldar, who I recently picked up, so don't know if they'll do any better there, but we'll give them another season to try and do something. Right now, their doubles run is going to hell in a handbasket. Silver Samurai and Omega Red, though, they're still hanging tough. And hopefully they'll keep it up and maybe get themselves into a big Episode 50 main event spot match. That would be great. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully double set number 2 will deliver a bit more. Let's cross our fingers. BRB as I sip my Gatorade. Need to relax my throat some. BRB in a moment. I is backs and ready for some more Saturday Slamfest action. Now this should be a much more competitive conflict for our double selection today. Team Samurai Showdown's Hamaru and Genjiro appear ready to inflict some cruel cuts to the Fire Emblem females, Lindis and Tiki. Their emblem may be rusting up as Moku and Nidori literally and figuratively steamrolled over them 2-0. Let's hope they can rise like a phoenix from the ashes and perhaps have a respectable outing here and maybe surprise everyone with a major win. It's happened a few times so far with the Kamen Riders and Beavis and Butthead, so can't rule anything out. Random stage, no time to waste. Hope you all enjoy. Come on, Lindis and Tiki, elevate your game today and push Hamaru and Genjiro to the limit. Team Samurai Showdown, Team Fire Emblem, Australian out backstage, engage, here we go! As Genjiro charges in with a big card strike slash, ends up doing some good damage to both women, and Hamaru sword slash by Lindis. Now Tiki with the energy call to Genjiro, Hamaru with the spark kick, Lindis starts carving into her, Genjiro paired off with Tiki, Hamaru singling out Lindis on the other side, and Lindis trying to flip towards Genjiro, Genjiro catches her jumping sword slash, that fire cyclone catching Lindis, Tiki launched up by a sword uppercut, Genjiro jumping in, and Tiki rolling away, Lindis trying to teleport in, gets caught by Hamaru's sword jab, Hamaru going for the big blue laser sword strike, there goes Lindis, and March Summon canceled out, Hamaru with the sword cut, and Genjiro grabs Tiki, gores her through the chest with Katana, Hamaru trying to spin the sweep kicks, Genjiro spark kicks Tiki into the corner, Tiki trying to roll away, Hamaru with the sword cut into the fire cycle, nearly takes her out, Genjiro races in, low sword strike takes her out. Man, Hamaru and Genjiro cut him down like weeds here in round 1. God, I hope no one gets fried by the lightning bolts here in round 2. Be careful, Fire Emblem Samurai Showdown. As Hamaru starts with aerial strike, Tiki shoved back. Genjiro tries for a sword uppercut. Hamaru whiffing that fire sword uppercut. It's a grazing Lindis and Tiki a little bit there. Fire cyclone catches both women. Man, like Lindis teleporting down the corner. Genjiro trying to green him with the spark kick. Hamaru trying to lock the women on the other side. Lindis knocks Hamaru away. Sword uppercut grazing Tiki. Man, Hamaru and Genjiro just goring him. Genjiro with the rapid sword step. There goes Lindis and Tiki in trouble already. Hamaru with the hammer arm takes her out right away. Samurai Showdown in complete control of round 2. They had those girls sandwiched between their punishing sword slashes, and Lindis and Tiki tried to escape, but every time they did, Homo just rolled right behind him and just kept them blocked between him and Genjiro, and there you have it, another 2-0. And poor Lindis and Tiki just don't have time to breathe against these tougher teams. They're trying to get their spacing, but Homo and Genjiro say, no way, Jose, we own this stage. Hamaru and Genjiro, high-level A-tier team, folks. They're probably going to be top 5, the way they fight together. I mean, Hamaru he always keeps himself out of trouble with those rolls, so you can't lock him in the corner at all. And Genjiro, he knows he's like a teching master and teching the sword specials. So, having an answer for those two, yeesh. Lindis and Tiki will hopefully maybe get a better draw later down the road. Well, folks, the sorry doubles didn't quite deliver. But maybe the 3v3 main event will. So hang on to your hats. I'll be right back after I sip more Gatorade. Hang on, folks. It is main event time for episode 33, ladies and gents. Yikes. Looks like the Powerpuff Girls are about to make Dimension X famous by eviscerating them 2-0. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Primal Rage got their flames snuffed out without much resistance. The DC heroes put up a decent fight and even grounded Blossom in one round. But Can the Shredder, Krang, and Chrome Dome do the unthinkable and push it to a 3 to give themselves a fighting chance? Random stage, here we friggin' go. Hope you all enjoy. Let's hope all 6 characters bring it to the forefront so we can see a climatic clash to remember. Team PPGs, Team Dimension X, Raw is War Ring 3v3 main event. I don't know what the hell is going to happen here. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go, folks. I see Chrome Dome. Krang starts with a sidekick. Big body smash. Bubbles paired off with Chrome Dome. Chrome Dome grabs her. As the Buttercup get the machine gun out, following Blossom's jumping I-beam. Bubbles gets in with the aerial fist. Shredder tries teleporting. Krang greets them both with that drill combo. Bubbles launches to the corner. PPG's getting mauled. And now they're trying to fight out of the corner here. Bubbles goes for the maximum. Buttercup launch. Blossom gets grabbed by Chrome Dome. Slammed down. Now Bubbles with the big uppercut. Punishing Dimension X. Shredder gets a sword slash off on Buttercup. Summons a foot soldier. As the Bubbles try for the maximum again. As the back ground pound from Buttercup trips up Shredder. Chrome Dome gonna self-destruct here. Oh, it's a blow in the power puffs across the ring. Krang bringing the aerial combo. Now Buttercup trying to get a super fist off on Chrome Dome. As he look, oh my god, what the hell's going on? Ground pound from Chrome Dome. Shredder teleporting in. Rock Soldier summon. And Dimension X have sealed up round 1. Ladies and gents, they are the first team to hand a round loss to the Powerpuffs in this new series. Now can they be the first to actually defeat the Powerpuffs in a set for this series? Engage, let's find out. Uh-oh, Powerpuffs going all special spam here. Maximum from Buttercup, freeze breath from Blossom, and Bubbles with the side scream. Girls coming out of the gate swinging here. Let's see how Buttercup, oh man, Krang with the shockwave. Man, Dimension X really bringing it right now. And Bubbles going for the super fist on Chrome Dome. See Buttercup launch machine gun, catches, and Chrome Dome uppercutted. That's the Powerpuffs going crazy. Bubbles with the I-beam, ends up hitting them all. Buttercup with the ground pound. Buttercup going in with the melee combo, and Blossom just walloping on Shredder. That's the I-beam from Bubbles now. Shredder and Krang getting juggled here. Chrome Dome in a bad place too. Buttercup with the ground pound. You see now another I-beam from Bubbles, and there goes Shredder, and Krang barely trying to hang on here. I think Chrome Dome might be dead too. Krang the only one. No, Chrome Dome's still alive here. See side screen from Bubbles, Red House from Buttercup. As he Chrome Dome down, Krang in deep trouble. Buttercup with the energy ball. Bubbles with the I-beam, trying to chip through Krang's defense here. Blossom going for the maximum. Krang keeping that blocking up. And Krang going for the explosive flame wall. Ends up launching the girls. Buttercup trying to greet him. Oh man, all 3 PPGs trying to chip through Krang here. Blossom goes for the I-beam. And Krang still checking through it. Thunderclap miss. Slide kick, uppercut from Blossom. And now Krang put in the corner here. Now Blossom going for a maximum. And Krang getting thrown around here. And Blossom frees him up. Big aerial string. And Krang still trying to hang on here. Bubbles going for the maximum. Buttercup the ground pound. And the Bubbles jump kick. It took a while for them to whittle Krang down, but they brought him down. Seal up round 2. And folks, we are going into an epic finale of a round 3. Who will take the set? Let's find out. Here we go. Shredder opens up the music right, ends up whipping it. Buttercup gets in. Oh boy, Blossom going for the I-beam. Ends up hitting Dimension X. Chrome Dome trying to tech through it. Buttercup unloading the energy ball. Bubbles with the thunderclap. Dimension X getting special spam to death to the other corner. See Blossom goes for the I-beam again. Man, Bubbles with the extending crown reels him in. See Buttercup trying to attack the roundhouse from behind. Oh boy, as the Dimension X trying to sandwich the girls. Krang going for the drill combo. Oh boy, Krang bludgeoning him. As the Shredder with the sword uppercut. Krang with the shockwave. Good God, girls taking a hefty amount of damage. And Chrome Dome getting walloped on here. Krang going for another drill combo. Ends up missing that one though. And Blossom trying to roll out of trouble. And Blossom trying to get a jab through. Shredder getting roundhouse into the corner. Now Buttercup going for the maximum. Ends up hammering Dimension X here. Oh boy, big uppercut. Shredder nearly off here. It's like Chrome Dome is dead, and Mugen Ray, Shredder barely hanging on here, Bubbles barely hanging on. Let's see, Bubbles nearly dead, and Bubbles gets sandwiched by Krang's body smash. There he goes, and Shredder down. Let's see, Buttercup and Blossom against Krang here. Who's gonna take it? Let's see, Blossom breaks through on Krang, gets the maximum off, following Buttercup's aerial, big uppercut to Krang. Let's see, Buttercup and Blossom, can they finish the job? Blossom going for the I-beam, and Buttercup going for the ground pound, machine gun. Now Blossom goes for another I-beam. Krang's still under defensive here. Buttercup going for the energy ball. Rock Soldier summon, pounds on Buttercup and Blossom. And Buttercup gets a spear in the face. Blossom tripping up Krang on the ice puddle. Oh, Blossom's maximum block. Buttercup, man, multi-boomerang bow, I-beam. Buttercup's throw, man, Powerpuffs throw everything they can at Krang right now. Blossom goes for the maximum. Buttercup grabbed by Krang, getting bit here. As the Buttercup's still alive. And Buttercup with the blanking grab into the aerial fist. There goes Krang. Holy friggin' hell, dude! Dimension X definitely the first team to really push the PPGs in 3v3 for this new series. Man, that was a hell of a battle. Dimension X got nothing to be disappointed about. This was not a squash by any means. Shredder, Krang, and Chrome Dome really pushed them to the absolute limit. Unfortunately, they fall shy of the win 2-1. The girls really had their first workout of the season here with Dimension X. Buffs all 6 characters. Hell of a showing. Sadly, Krang's awesome defense just could not hold up against the massive special spam of the Powerpuffs. But damn, they tried. Sheesh. Yeah, that main event more than made up for all the 2-0s for Rep 33, let me tell you. Alrighty, folks, hope you all enjoyed this episode and what it had to offer. Stay tuned for next weekend when I present episode 34. We'll have more badass brawls coming your way. Until then, I'll see you all later. Peace friggin' out all!